Hello and welcome to this new video. My name is Markus and today I'd like to show you some new accessories for Sony's UWP-D series and for the Sony camcorders. Let's get started. Okay, as you know, we have the UWP-D series which is perfect to use together with a Sony camcorder, and if you try to use the 1-channel or the 2-channel receivers from the UWP-D series generation 4, then you can use the SMAT adapter, which is this nice adapter for the MI shoe, and then you can use this on a camcorder like here with the FX6, and you have the receiver here on top, and then you can use the power from the camcorder and power the receiver, and the audio from the receiver goes digital into the camcorder. That's nice to use, and that is a very, very good solution if you like to use it in this way. Sometimes we have customers who say, this is a tower which is not my style, my mixer bag is too small, it's in a way whatever I do, so this is not the perfect solution for me. And if you work in this way, then you can use another adapter, and this is the new adapter from HL Audio, which named URM FX6. That's the universal receiver mount for the FX6, and it's a very simple device which can be mounted on the back side of the camcorder. So here is a nice screw, inch type, and then you can use this plastic part, screw it on, and you're ready to go. So then you can use the receiver, use the belt clip, and then you snap it in, and job is done. So use the mini jack XLR cable, which is delivered from Sony in the box, and you are ready to go. Okay, wonderful solution. So the receivers on the back side of the camcorder gives you a little bit different weight and balance, and then you can use the camcorder in the way you like. So if you think this is okay but not perfect because the antennas are on top and the cables are on top, then you can slide it out, change the direction of the belt clip, slide it in again, and you are ready to go. So now the receiver is not in the way, so you can use the camcorder in the way you like, and it's doing a perfect job. It occupies the two XLR connectors, so the MI connector is not in use, so you have your only channel 1 and 2, but then you can do something different on top with the MI shoe, a lamp or whatever you like to use. And it's a good way if you have a camera bag which is not high enough to cover the camera with the receiver on top. And as we all know, the MI shoe is made for mounting the receiver one time. It's not really made to disassemble the whole setup every day and start again on the morning. So on the next day. So this is the way it is the universal receiver mount for FX6, and the same thing is also made for the FX9. So let's take the UWP series away. So the different way the receiver has to mount in a different way on FX6 and FX9. The FX9 has the screw here on top, so it's used in this way here, and FX6 has the screw on the back side of the hand grip. On the FX9 it will still work with the XTCA adapter and all the adapters you have, so even here if the receiver is mounted especially in this way, then the handle is still easy to use with all the knobs and adapters you have. And of course, if you have the receiver mounted on the back side with this new adapter, then you can use a second receiver, put it on top, and you can use the whole setup for 4 channels of radio mics. 2 over the MI shoe and 2 over the XLR connectors on the left side of the camcorder. And these are the 2 adapters, the URM FX6 and URM FX9 for Sony camcorders. I think it will work on other camcorders if the angle is correct and the screw is on the correct, or the thread is on the correct position. But I've tested it only here with my FX6 and my FX9. Okay, on top of using the UWP-D series together with the new universal receiver mount on FX6 and FX9, you can also use the Sony DWX series, so the fabulous digital series from Sony, which normally needs a slot, which can be done by the XDCA on the FX9, you know, this external adapter which has a slot, but not everyone likes to use this. So what you can do is you can buy this external adapter, the BAT-NP-F1, which can power the DWR SO3D slot in 2-channel full digital receiver by an NPF battery, with the big one for 10 hours and with the smaller one for 5 hours. Use the UWP-D series belt clip and play it on the FX6 or on the FX9. Okay, then you need this extra cable here, which is a 5-pin mini XLR to 2 standard XLRs, and then you can use the standard microphone inputs on the FX6 or FX9. And as we see, it's not perfect with the handle, but if the camera is on a tripod, then it's very easy to use and you get the full advantage of the full digital signal flow. If you like to turn the adapter around, like we have done it with the UWP-D series receivers, this is possible. It looks like this. This is, yeah, it will work, it will do the job. The handle is still usable, so it's not the perfect antenna position, but I think it will do the job in the standard ENG range, whatever, up to 50 meters, it will work well. This works also on the FX9, and let's check this on the FX6, which is even better because it's not so big on the back side. Yeah, this will work also on the FX6 in both ways. Okay, you will lose the 2 XLR inputs because you need this with the extra cable to connect the receiver or with an analog signal into the camcorder, but it gives you the full advantage of the DWX series. So full digital signal flow, perfect audio quality, best signal noise resolution, and so on and so on. And if it's on a tripod, even with this position here, it will do the job with the FX6. And as far as I know, this is the only possibility, the only chance to get this receiver fully working with the FX6 and FX9 if you don't have on the FX9 the XDCA slot adapter on the back. The third product I'd like to show you is a new way to mount the microphone, the shotgun microphone, on the right side of the handle. So the Sony clamp is a very good one. It works with the most Sony mics together with these extra rubber here. If you lose this, then it's a bit critical because then the size is not big enough, so the microphone is rumbling around here a little bit. And even with a bigger microphone like the ECM MS2 I have here, it's not, let's say, a snug fit. The microphone can move around, and also the mount is a little bit floppy, let's say. The idea is that you don't get handle noise over the mic, over the vibration of the material into the microphone. That's why it's a little bit shock mounted with some rubber here inside, but still it's not, let's say, a perfect solution. What HL Audio has done for a customer is develop an extra spider, let's say, and a small mount. It's used the same screws and the same size of holes to mount this little spider on the side of the camcorder, and then you can use this with a standard shotgun. Like here, my G1 works well, and you can also use it with an ECM MS2, which is a little bit bigger in size. And this is also doing a great job. So if you think this red rubbers are not strong enough for your mics because your mic is too heavy and it will wiggle inside this thing a little bit too much, then you can get a second pair of rubbers which are black. These are very, very strong, so if you use the VG1 I have here with these special rubbers, then this is a really strong setup. It's very easy to install this adapter. It's using the original screws. It has the same distance on the screws here, so it directly fits on the same position than the original microphone holder. What you need is a small Phillips screwdriver. And you see it's just a 1 minute job and then you're ready to go. So let's use, in our case here, the VG1. Together with the short XLR cable. And you're of course ready to go with your new microphone holder. So that is the way how it is. It's not floppy, let's say, but maybe it's, if you think this is a little bit, or this is not strong enough for you, then you can use the black rubbers, which are also in the box, and then you have a very strong mount. But in my case, I've tested, if I use my hand on the grip here, the hand noise going to the mic is very low. It's, I would say, the same or even less than with the original holder. And this is the universal shotgun mount for all camcorders from Sony, which have these original mounting clip here, because this is on all camcorders. I have seen the same part. So I think it will work on some other camcorders on top of the FX6 and the FX9 I have tested here. I have no price at the moment for this. I expect the microphone holder together with 8 rubbers, 4 red ones and 4 of the stronger ones in black. I would say, as I understand HL Audio, it will be around 40 euros. And the URX FX6 and FX3 will be around 26 or 29, something like this. So under 30 euros, I guess. And this is all what I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click the like button. See you next time.